Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Don, how you doing? Hey, y'all, I've been chilling. Hello, Miss Beverly. Jane, how you doing? Hey, T Sleeper, ain't seen you in a while. Michelle, Jody, Miss Brenda, how's everybody doing? Oh, I know it's been a while since I got on here. I usually don't get on here until I have something to say. And, hey, Brian. Hey, Miss Tanya. Yeah, it's kind of cool outside. Spent most of the day shoveling snow. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that on the news. Yeah, on the news when the weather's bad like that, they say treacherous. Hey, Miss Texas Nana. It's Texas Nana. I still know who you are. You might think I forgot, but I ain't forgot. Hey, Kit Kat. I got some. Well, I got a little bit of stuff to tell y'all, but hey, y'all, I had to get on here, do something. uh, so I was talking to Tammy yesterday. You like laying on the couch and, hey, phone wife, ain't seen you in a while. But I ain't exactly been with the program. Danny doing my book work with a splint on my hand. Oh man, you know, uh, phone wife, it can be your pinky toe that hurts, and I mean it can hurt just like anything else. It can hurt bad. Uh, it took me a little while to work out all the details. But I told Tammy I figured out how to make you disappear on a live. Let's see. You don't believe me, do you? She said, if you say it, I believe you. I said, well, you can believe it. I said, I don't know where you're going to go, but you're going to go somewhere. You know, and that's a video I'm going to have coming up for you. But I have to do it when I feel like doing it, and I have to do it when Tammy feels like doing it. But that's something I'm going to be doing there pretty soon. Got some other stuff that I'm going to do too. Some stuff that I just ain't been, I just ain't felt good. And anyway, I told her, I said, you gonna go into hyperspace. I said, but I don't know where you gonna go. And I can make her disappear. Right, I can do it. I figured out how to do it. I figured out how to do it. But My best ideas come when I'm laying on the couch. And anyway, I'm gonna be doing that for y'all. Hyperspace, yeah. She's like a little worried about that hyperspace. I said, I don't know where you're gonna go. And I ain't joking either. You know, I kinda kidding her, but I'm also telling the truth too. Mm-hmm. You know what? I have a torn tendon in the knuckle joint. I bet that don't feel too good. How in the world did you do that? And y'all, YouTube took the concert down. Uh, I ain't looked at. Hey, Miss Sanders, I ain't looked at Stevens. You know the computer I got for him. But I'm sure if they took it down on my computer, they took it down on him. But I hadn't looked at it. Y'all, I got some videos like I need to. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hey, we never turned no prayers down. Yeah, they took it down. Uh, it was So here's how that goes. If most of the people that own the music don't mind you using their music because they get the money anyway. But then some of them don't want you doing that. You know, they don't. They want if you're gonna watch that music to come watch it on their channel. And it was that let's see, Simon and Garfunkel song he sung. Hey, Rhonda Ray. Hey, Miss Angel. I figured some stuff out. That YouTube it's changed, which is something they do pretty regular. Oh, I noticed that on my videos. Uh, I explained to y'all about I can go in there and look at the top. Hey there, Mama Bear. Yeah, I know who you are, Mama Bear. I know who you are. That's Whips County Boy's mama there. That Mama Bear. She 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 tries to keep County Boy straight, but it's a job. Okay, so y'all hey them. So, you can go in there and look and see what your top video is right now, and then your second, then your third, then your fourth, right on down to, about 25 videos. And I done been noticing this for a month. Uh, try to understand like what I'm saying about it's doing like popcorn. All my old videos and stuff on this channel, I ain't really looked at my other channel, nor the other channel, nor the other one. But I've kind of been looking at this channel, Tammy's channel. And it's like popcorn popping, and it's bringing up all the old videos, and they go up, they go down and they go up and they go down. One will go out of sight, another will show up, and uh, hey y'all, by the way, give Mama Bear a warm welcome. Y'all give Mama Bear a warm welcome. She's a good woman. uh, so I kind of didn't know if y'all was going and looking through the channel, or if it's YouTube like testing the videos. Uh, so I think it's YouTube doing it. I don't think that y'all are the ones that's making all my uh old videos coming up, you know. I don't think it's y'all doing all that. But I think it's YouTube. And and I made a video a while back, y'all. And you heard me talking about it, you know, quite a few times, about that generator video I made. See, I knew that was a good video. And it didn't get a whole lot of views, you know. As far as like when I put it up, but I knew it was a good video. All right. Well, it it went down and down and down and down. You know, as you put new videos up, it'll make videos drop off the list and stuff like that. And that generator video went down, 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 went out of sight. It wasn't even on the top 20. And but the other day, it started coming back up. But I knew it was a good video. You know, for the world to see. It might not be something that y'all don't care all that much about, you know. But I knew that it was a good video for the world. And I told Tammy the other day, I said that video's in 10th place. And then next day it was in 8th place. And it might even be higher now. Hey, Danny, I have a YouTube friend who died and is showing all her old videos. So maybe YouTube does this yearly, maybe. Hey, you don't know, you ain't, you about have to figure YouTube out. I mean, you see a bunch of people telling you this and telling you that, you know, making videos about how you ought to do. Then you go look at their channel and they got 200 subscribers. But I probably know more than most of them people that you see doing that, you know. But that's something I've thought about. But you never know when you make like these lives won't do nothing. They good for right now, but they'll fall off, you know. And it's been a while since me or Tammy made a video, and all them edited videos is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. All them edited videos. Hey, Miss Peggy Cravens. And you never know, like when you make a video that's gonna get a bunch of views. And that's the reason we do this, y'all. I mean, now, you can enjoy what you're doing, and I enjoy getting on here, and I think everybody else does. I know Mama does. I know Stephen does. But and I enjoy it too. But I'm here to make money too. you every once in a while you'll see somebody saying he's only doing it for the money. Well, the money's got a lot to do with it. I don't know if I would do what I do for nothing. And like as far as Stephen over there, I see he's been making birdhouses. I bet you, I bet you he don't make enough on the video to pay for the wood on them birdhouses. And he better not start that mess again about you know, like let somebody pay for the shipping and then he'll ship them a free birdhouse. I want him to I don't want him to lose no money shipping birdhouses. Yeah, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You'll have people talking about they only doing it for the money. Really? Yeah. Yeah, we doing it to try to make extra money. And Angela, I don't see her, and I not blocked her by accident. I checked many times. No, no, it's kind of cool outside, but it ain't real cold, Brian. I heard it's supposed to get cold. Oh yeah, when you when you go to work, you don't go in there and say, I don't want no money. I just enjoy working. That ain't what you do, is it? But then if us YouTubers doing it, hey Tony Z, if us YouTubers doing it, you know what we get accused of? We only doing it for the money. Oh, I need to start a YouTube channel. Hey, it's a tough farmhouse. They they can say what they want, but the reality is not making enough to keep my electric going. Yeah. Hey, the YouTube is tough, y'all. And I know that it looks easy, but it ain't real easy to keep that mouse trap, keep the mouse wheel turning. I want to say hey to Jeannie too. There, I see you come in there, and let's see before I get too far off the subject. But when you when you go to the trouble to put a video up, and nobody cares for it, and nobody has to care for a video. It's everybody's right to decide if they want to look at something or if they don't, you know. But it'll hurt your heart when you make a good generator video and you know it's a good video, and it goes slam out of sight. Like I mean, I was fitting to take it and download it and put it on, my big channel. You can do that. But like just change it up just a little bit. But like you can do the same exact video. The thing about on my big channel is I about lost all my well, I mean, I got my subscribers, but like, they long gone, If you don't go watch somebody for a while, you'll quit getting notifications. Yeah, thank you, Tony. I still got another video I'm gonna do about that, about the generator. But like, man, I got sick, and I I hate to know that Tammy felt as bad as I did, cause I had done a video that night, and Tam, that's the day that, well, one of them days there, Tam went to the doctor, and I had done a video that night, and I could tell I was sick a little bit. Uh, I said, but Tammy ain't very tough. But then that next morning, look right here. I didn't know if I was gonna make it or not. My head was hurting so bad. Anyhow, I went this morning and filed a lawsuit against that shop. Oh yeah, where you worked at? But I don't know nothing about it, Brian. But and I made a video about Brian on there, and that went out of sight too. It went off the top 20 list. Danny, the one about the truck, yeah. Uh, yeah, that's him there, Brian Watson. And that video went down out of sight. But the audit's retention on that video is about 100%. And hey, if you got videos in the 90%, there ain't hardly nothing that'll hold it back. You see, that generator video is real good too. And there's some more, but I can't remember what they are. I made a video about and it must have been a year ago. But I made a video about a hot spot. Hey, pretty girl, I was fitting to ask about you. Go ahead and let me know if you had the hospital and everything, Lynn. I made a video about the hot spot, and it's the same as all the others, but it's like moved up to the number one position. And let me get a flashlight. I'm gonna show y'all something. I was fitting to give up, and I found it. So, I got a flashlight right here, and I'm gonna show you what happens when you make a video. I'm home from the hospital, but still on oxygen 24/7. I knowed you wasn't doing good. Hey, John, if this is weird, you can go watch something else that's better. See this flashlight right here? See that beam? When you make a video, this light right here is sort of your video. And y'all watch it. And then YouTube will start spreading it out to more people. And if they watching that, and if they watching it, then they'll keep, the flashlight will keep coming up in a big circle. And as long as everybody's watching it, it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. But like, if your subscribers watch it, get back away from this a little bit. If your subscribers watch it, and then it just stops right there, and nobody else is interested, that's when that video will go out of sight. Hey, cannibal. You know, that's when that video will fail. You know, it might be one of them to get 400 views and then that's it. You know, I mean, look, 5 years later, it might have 1,000 views 5 years later. But YouTube will test your video and see, you know. And that's what they doing, like I was talking about the popcorn, you know, like my videos, like popping like popcorn coming up. They testing them and seeing what they doing, you know. Actually, they might be found out that they might be figured out that just because y'all not the live people, you know, y'all mostly live, you know, viewers. But they might be starting to figure out just cause that video didn't do too good with the live people, don't mean it ain't a good video. You know, I don't know. At YouTube, they're pretty smart. But, you know, and as long as they showing that video to new people, it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, like a snow. As long as that audience retention stays up on that video, it'll keep getting bigger and bigger. And then there is such thing as a seasonal video. You see that videos like generators is kind of seasonal. Like when they had these hurricanes, them generator videos will go, they'll all move up to #1 spot. And yet you kind of have to think about that too. And see, also fishing videos is like that too. You know, on the Stephen Hodges channel, Danny Stephen Hodges or Danny S, whatever it is. I got some boat motor videos that, like, every one of them's a big mega hit. You know, every one I make. But they'll go down in the wintertime. The views will go down in the wintertime. Hey, Lynn, are you gonna have to do that oxygen all the time? I mean, is that something that the doctor told you you're gonna have to keep that thing on your face all the time? I've been thinking about you, Lynn. I heard you talking about you had the flu and something else. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I see that, Darlene. I just read what Darlene said. Uh, yeah, Darlene. It had my. I had it had my whole head hurting. My ear. I'm telling you, I didn't know if I was gonna make it or not. You know, I finally waited for Tammy to get up, and I said, "Damn, my head's hurting worse than this ever hurt in my life." They said, "Take some Tylenol." I said, "Tylenol or not?" That it didn't knock it out, but it made it where it wasn't so bad. Hello there, Miss Gladys. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or not. I have to go to the lung doctor. Lynn, I still like to pull in there in your front yard with my camper one day, go in there and eat up all your groceries and everything. Yeah, Larissa. Yeah, Lynn was in bad shape there, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I ain't over it yet. Man, I ain't over it yet. But I ain't took nothing today. Uh, I ain't had the headache and stuff real bad. Uh, uh, all I've been taking was Alka-Seltzers and, Alka-Seltzer Plus and, uh, Tylenol and, Mucinex. But man, that stuff, you don't get over it easy. And Tammy has some pills left over. Hey, Lisa Watson. Um, yeah, I'm the husband, Danny. Well, Lisa, I'm Tammy's husband. She called me up and she said, "You better be ready when I get home." I said, "Oh, no." You know what she's talking about, don't you? Hey, I'm gonna go outside or leave or something or other for a little while. Wait until the football game gets on. Thanks for the prayers. Being on auction is like being on the dogs. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, Donna, you get married this week? Hey, y'all, who's Stephen marrying this week? He's usually getting married to somebody. Who's he getting married to this week? And I ain't gonna say much about it because YouTube don't like me, son. They don't they don't want you to know everything I know. I want y'all to understand that. They don't want you to know everything that I know. But they're gonna sentence Mr. T this week. He's going in the office in, like 2 weeks or something like that. But they gonna sentence him something they gonna sentence him. And he ain't gonna get no jail time or nothing like that. But what they gonna do is make him a felon. They gonna give him they gonna tattoo him a felon. Yeah, I really haven't forgot about Dan. Let's see. Dan, like I have mentioned, Danny is who does the unblocking, not any of us. Yeah, the moderators can't unblock. I think them I can do it if it's right here live. If 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 somebody gets blocked accidentally, and sometimes they don't even know they done it. And then like another moderator figures out, that they got blocked by accident. They can undo it, but I don't think they can. Well, I know they can't do it after the live. But I hadn't. Hey, then trying to understand. I mean, I ain't had Steven's computer on in days, nor Grandma's neither. I might go to their channel and look, you know, or something like that. But like I went over there today and looked at Stephen building them birdhouses, but I didn't watch. I just went over there and to see what he was doing today. Because I seen he was over there. Yeah, I see that long message there, Hurricane. Hey, Miss Patricia, I probably gonna take so much time here doing pastor. They probably people coming in. I'm gonna miss. Always try to speak to everybody. That matters a little bit. You don't you don't want to feel like you're a ghost. Cause actually, a lot of us was done like that before in our life. Uh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to explain it. Used to live in Columbus. Yeah, I think that Columbus is a pretty good town. I had a news anchor from Columbus to drive from Columbus over here to get an antenna. And he was telling me he was a news anchor and all that. And he come over here and after he left I went and looked and hell he was. He was a news anchor. Hey, Miss Melissa. And I'm doing better, Miss Gladys. I'm doing a little better. I ain't took no medicine today. Yeah, I need to put a rubber band around my finger to make me remember to go over there and get you off of that uh DNA. I really expected Stephen to do it. You was an army medic. What are you now, Hurricane? Cause uh you was an army medic. Let me think about that. You was an army medic. We have a bunch of trolls to come in here, Hurricane. You ain't no troll, are you? This, and then you fought in World War I, and then you done this. You ain't one of them, are you? Hey, the girls here on here, they just as good as they can be. They give everybody a chance to get on here and act like they supposed to. Hey, they a pretty good bunch of people. All them people in blue, they can make it where uh, where you can't chat. I don't know. Hey, Tammy was watching so many football games I couldn't hardly keep up with it. I know she was real disappointed about the Chiefs. And hey, y'all, I got several videos I'm gonna make. Oh, and I just ain't doing it. I'm medically retired now. Live all over the world in the military. 13 years. Four, I'm 40 years old. You know what? Hurricane, let me tell you what trolls come in here and do. Being you ain't no trouble. Let me tell you what they come in here and do. They are having a conversation. Oh, like it ain't got nothing to do with the video. They talking about themselves a lot. And then the next thing you know, they're gonna be trying to mess with the women. Hey, Miss Slim. But like the dead giveaways, they'll be like talking to themselves. In other words, I done this. I live here. I done that. I was only married to one woman. All kind of stuff like that. Uh, my name is Sarah Hodges. Nice to meet you all. So Sarah, there's some single men in there. We mostly have the trolls is usually after the women. We don't ever. We don't. I don't know if we ever had a woman troll after the men. Hey y'all. You know what? I was listening, Stephen. See, I can still watch that concert. They fished it where y'all can't watch it, but like I went in there and watched it. Boy, I really think Stephen's singing too much. I mean, I think it's messing up his voice. I know his voice, y'all. And they some of them notes he can't hit no more. And I been gonna tell him, but he don't want to hear nothing I have to say. Yeah, well, I mean, I know he does, Tony. But like, you don't want it to mess up your voice, you know. You know that Aerosmith guy, you know. Uh, he messed his voice up. I mean, he was fit to go on tour, and he messed his voice up. And I went and watched the concert where the one he messed his voice up on, and then like he had to cancel all his tours because it kind of strange. It kind of strange when he sings anyway, you know. And but anyway, I mean, your 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 voice is real delicate. I mean, I know a bunch of y'all know that, but like you can't mess yourself up, you know. I mean, we probably all of us at one time or another has been at a party or something where we's all hollering and screaming and having a good time and everything. Then the next day, like couldn't hardly talk. But I want Steven to look after his voices. His voice is more important than uh singing a song for somebody. You have to look out of yourself. And I've been noticing for years, like you have warm days all the way up till Christmas. Then after Christmas, I'm talking about here in Georgia now. Uh, after Christmas, it go to getting cold. And I know a bunch of y'all wasn't in here when I first announced it, but I planned on telling y'all again, so you know the new people. I figured out how to make Tammy disappear on live video, and I didn't tell her. Like I figured out all the details how to make her disappear, and I'm gonna do that on live video, and let y'all see, let y'all see it. And I hardly ever say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it. Well, but like we ain't felt real good. Hey Miss Lori, she said, if I'm gonna disappear, where am I gonna go to? I said, I don't know where you're gonna go, but you're gonna go. And she knows I ain't no bullshooter, you know. So she believes I'm gonna do it. And I guarantee you I'm gonna do it. She said, I don't know about that. I said, well, I'll bring you back. Gotta have Tammy. She looks out of me now. She, I don't remember what we was talking about. I'm kind of always telling her something. And she don't have I said something to her about, like her not having many friends. She said, I don't have many girlfriends on purpose. She didn't have to explain to me what she was talking about. I knew what she was talking about. And and I mean that's true. Hodges is being fun and funny. Angela, he would never do that. Wait a minute, what? Uh, why would you make Tammy disappear anyway? Hey, I'm gonna do it for y'all, just to show you I can do it. I'm not gonna make her disappear for long, but I'm gonna do it on live video, right in front of your eyes. And I'm gonna see if anybody figures it out. But I don't think nobody will. So see, here's what happened, y'all. I do have a creative mind. I know I do. I know I got a creative mind. And I've got to start using my creative mind on videos. Danny, if I can't see Angela do, it means she may have me blocked. That's right, Sandra. You can have her blocked or she can have you blocked. I told one woman, hey, Brock, I told one woman on here one time, might have been a year ago, she was having a little trouble with people not liking her. and I said, well, block them. Hell, she blocked half the room, y'all. I said, look here now, you can't block the whole room. Did you see something like that at the fair? No, I didn't. That couldn't. Hey, most of my ideas come out of my head, most all of them, and I've done a lot. You know what I mean. I've got so many videos. Like the best kind of video ain't a video where you copying somebody. If you copying somebody, there's a good chance that your video won't do very good if you copying somebody. So the best ideas is original ideas. And and hey, I'm gonna make her disappear straight up without a green screen trick. I'm talking about y'all ain't gonna believe it. But like, I'm kind of like that though. I mean, I got a creative mind now, and I like figure I got to use it because like I've been trying to get Tammy's channel going. Hey, Miss Kathy, I don't know if I spoke to you or not. I've been trying to get Tammy's channel going, because she's gonna be retired, and I got on here drinking and all that, and ran a bunch of people away, on here drinking and showing out and cussing but I'm trying to do better. I ain't drinking no more. I don't think I'm ever gonna drink again. That me and Tammy never got in a fuss when I was drinking and all that, never got in a fuss. Didn't run me off hard. Yeah, I know a bunch of the gals hung in there with me, in the men. But like they did soon leave, They did soon leave me. But these lives, y'all, they I mean, they don't do good, as far as like, gonna make money later. This video right here might make $10. If I'm lucky, it might make $10. And what am I gonna do with $10? Go to Walmart, stop by and get me some gas before I get there, and then I ain't got no money to spend when I get there. Hello, Danny. Drinking is no good. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, you got that right. Hey, drinking is a hole, man. Now, you might have could have had a good time, like before you become an alcoholic or something. But like once you become an alcoholic, the party's over. The party's over. There ain't a whole lot of good times. But I was saying, me and Tammy, she didn't ever get on to me, or say nothing to me about drinking. Now, she didn't like all that much getting up and getting me a beer. Now, I say, come over here and let me see how tall you are. Oh, yeah, the music was good. Yeah, thank you. I said, come over here and let me see how tall you are. And I said, being you standing up, get me two of them 16 ounces over there. Danny, did you ever get that crackling cornbread? I did not. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm not an alcoholic. I get drunk. I hear you, Candy Boy. I hear you. Then you remind me of my dad. He would go on drunks and then not drink for a long time. He was the kindest man on earth and very sensitive. Tammy loves you though and loves you through. You found a gym. Yeah, yeah. Nobody's never told me how lucky I am to have Tammy in my life. But thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. But I know that Tammy's a fine woman, and you know when she gets off of work today, that car will be heading to this house just as fast as it can get here. Sometimes I aggravate her, sometimes I outsmart her. Well, I outsmart her a lot. She like gonna go to church yesterday. I enjoyed drinking too, County Boy, but like it don't like me all that good. But Tammy said, should I wear this dress? You know, she was talking about, some uh she was sick, during Christmas. She had a Christmas dress she was wanting to wear and I didn't see it, didn't know what it was. I said, yeah, you need to wear it. And she comes walking in here, got her dress on, got her moccasin boots on that goes up to her knee. I said, oh no, I don't know about that, Timmy. I don't know about you. You're gonna drive all the men crazy now. I'm telling you. You know. She said, well, it ain't gonna do them no good. I said, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do I need to go up there and watch out over you? She gets the biggest kick out of that. I I have to pretend I'm a little jealous. But a little jealousy is good as long as it ain't crazy jealous. But like I'm not I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of no man, no woman, nobody. Hey, I don't think Google understands me all that good, County Boy. But also uh also the way Timmy's good for me, I'm also good for her. Oh, you just watched Timmy's show? Yeah, the last one she done, it's still getting pretty good views. The last one she done, which about a week ago, it's still getting pretty good views. Yeah, that you know, that crazy jealousy where, you know, where you been, who'd you talk to, you know, getting accused and all that, you know. And, you know, that ain't too cool. I knew a man that had a good woman, and, you know, the truth is, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, she wasn't that swift in the brain, but like, uh, but like she would get in trouble. She was real pretty, and she would get in trouble, uh, for, and like she didn't even know she was doing nothing wrong. He would hit on her. I mean, I've about got on him myself more than once. And he's 6'5" and 275 pounds, but y'all know I ain't scared of nobody. But we still friends, and I'm still friends with his wife, me and Tammy. Still friends with his wife. And I told him, he's asked me about it. He's trying to get me to get her down here to my house and then let him come over here. And as a friend, I did call her up and talk to her. But instead of tricking her, I told her he was wanting to uh, come. Before I told her he was coming, she said, I'll be glad to come. But when I told her he was planning on coming, uh, she said no. And I said, boy, you know, like he want to know about it. And y'all know how I can remember real good. I said, boy, you was the biggest fool there ever was. And, you know, it makes me mad to this day that a girl gets the treatment just because she's a pretty girl. And when I say treatment, I'm talking about putting their hands on her too. But that right there, when a man does that in front of me, I'm not never the same no more by that man. And it'd be different if the girl done something wrong. But the only thing the girl done wrong was being pretty. Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about better than I even know what I'm talking about. Sir, nice to meet you. I love hearing stories and memories. Hey, thank you, Pink Blush. I thought that said Bush. I was like, let me think about that a minute. But I see it says Pink Blush. Some women just cause they are so sweet. Yeah, and that's the way this girl was. Uh, I kind of told y'all about it before, but we all went swimming, and she was up there at a bikini, and she was making us all sandwiches and stuff. I looked up there at her, and she had blood coming out of her lip. Boy, then that made me mad right there now. You know, she was well blessed. I don't want to say who I'm talking about, County Boy. But, like, you know what I mean? She was, like, you know, she was a woman that everybody looked at, you know. But, I mean, hell, she couldn't help that. What's she supposed to do? Go out there and go swimming with her with short pants on? And we was, you know, we was in our 20s, you know. But you know, hey, I've got into it with a bunch of people, but never Tammy. Never Tammy. Yeah, I see that there. I see what you're saying there, Brian. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And you know what? I seen him do that several times. But she, one day she had enough. And a matter of fact, you know, just to tell you, what he would accuse her of stuff. And he was the one doing it. He was the one trying to mess with other women. Ain't that likely, y'all? And he would go in there kind of like that swaggered man that time. I have sinned. he, he got his lesson too late, Janie Jane. You know, he go to her, you know, I have sinned. I messed with that woman over there. She made me mess with her. Women understand a man's a man, but you don't want to be sticking no bird in front of his mouth. You know what I'm talking about. You don't want to be sticking no bird in front of a cat. Hey, she forgive him. Then later he done it again. I said, boy, you be man enough. If you're gonna go out with them other women, don't go lay it in your wife's lap because you got a guilty conscience. Y'all understand that? Don't go up there, put it on your wife because you got a guilty conscience. I was listening to Mama the other day. For anybody that's listening or listens later. She's hailing from Georgia. She's got a YouTube channel. She does real good. I heard her trying to remember. I was looking at that, Jane. She was trying to remember the town that her sister moved to. And y'all know how I have that lockjaw memory. And I could have put it in chat, but she wouldn't have never seen it. She'd be looking all over the place. And never, I knew she would never see it. She was trying to think of the town Snellville, is what she was trying to think of. And at one time, there was the fastest growing city in the state of Georgia, Snellville. And she told y'all a little bit, but and I don't know if y'all really caught on to what she was saying, but like, they rich people. Her sister was, they rich. I mean, she's passed on now. But they's rich people. But listen, just because your mom and daddy's rich, or your brother's rich, or your sister's rich, that don't mean you rich. But anyway, I just figured I would Candy, boy, that guy was accusing his wife because that's what he doing all the time. I know a little bit about the psychology thing. And I know about body language too. I studied that stuff, y'all. I study all kind of stuff. Mom said, I don't see how you know all that. She told me the other day I was telling her some stuff. She said, I don't even know if I want to know about that. I was telling her some stuff that what's going on in the world. That I said, and you know what, Mom? I said, you know that hardly nobody knows this stuff. She said, I bet that. She said, they probably don't know about it. I said, there's people that knows, but there's not a bunch of them. Hey, Slim, I heard y'all fitting to get a new man up there in Canada. His name was Trudeau. He's stepping down. Y'all, few of y'all know what's happened here in the United States with all this mess. But it wasn't just happening here neither. It was in Canada and in other countries and stuff, and they's pulling all that stuff they was doing there. This was a worldwide thing they was doing. And the ice got broke and it's melting. What's Matt doing? Yeah, that's good to watch. Well, y'all, this stuff, what the stuff that's going on here, it wasn't just the United States, it's everywhere. And it didn't work. And you know that's been a plan for 20 years. Danny, can you get us a new man in the UK? Because the one we have has torn us apart over here. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Miss Jane. Is this is worldwide. You know what's been happening. I ain't gonna go all into that stuff. YouTube don't like me talking about their friends. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and them dogs out there, they see Tammy. Well, I can't get up and show you because she's just now pulling in the driveway. But the dog's seen Tammy out there at the mailbox with her car. You know, she always checks the mail before she pulls on in there. Them dogs, you hear them? Let's see. There's some Danny. Yeah, okay, I got that. And I thought it was. I had a good. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of y'all. I know you. I know. Most men is pretty good, y'all. But like, you don't want to be putting the bird in front of the rat's face, in front of the cat's face too much. You know what I'm talking about? Had to kind of keep a little bit of eye on them. I've been in a bunch of situations, y'all, but I know better, I know better. Matter of fact, the team knew everything. She coming in and hit me with a baseball bat. But I wouldn't even be thinking I was doing nothing wrong. But I didn't know. Hey, I was sitting here one night, and some woman called me up from the bar. I don't know who she was. I still don't know who she was. She was trying to get me to come down there. Because I think I had been down there. I think me and Steven had been down there singing or something other. And I thought, she was trying to get me to come. And I reckon I was acting funny on the phone. But I was trying to figure out who it was and if they was going to hit me over the head or they wanted to love me or what it was. And Tim was sitting there and I didn't know she was paying attention whatsoever. She said, give me that telephone. Now, if you think Tammy ain't got a temper, when it comes to me, that's when it all changes right there. Never did know who the woman was. But I know it was a group of them, though. Yeah, that's right. So I didn't think, the way I was talking, I didn't think she had no idea, but she did. I had another story like that, which, I mean, there's a bunch of that, throughout the years. But I mean, I'm 64, fitting to be 65 years old. I'm too old to do nothing anyway. But I got a superhero, y'all. We call it the blue pill. Indeed, Drew, I just take it for the fun of it, to be honest with you. You got some stuff on this counter too, Tammy. Yeah. Like Santa Claus done come. Sometimes we pretend not to pay attention just to hear and see what's happening. Yeah, Tammy knows me. She knows me. Like, I'm over there talking about, hey, Tammy, I was just over there drinking. She said, I believe you, you fool, but you still shouldn't have been over there, you know? You didn't call me no fool? But, and I've been in a bunch of situations, but I didn't think I was doing nothing wrong, but if she'd have been doing that, I'd have went over there and tore up 2 or 3 houses. If she was over there doing that, I'd go over there and tear that house down. And she would go get in that truck too.
I'm glad you feel like doing a video again.
She says she's glad I feel like doing a video again. Hey, Timmy. Yeah, man, I'm tired of being sick, you know?
I don't have to go in until 6 March. Don't let me leave at 5.
Why, y'all's work slowing down, Timmy?
Yeah, I don't have enough to carry me for 11 hours tomorrow. We got a bunch of parts coming in and we owe a bunch out this month, but it ain't hit yet.
And I'll tell y'all what the truth is me and Tammy, we enjoy ourself, you know. She don't like me talking a whole lot during the football game.
You could have thought all you wanted to last night.
Any tell Tammy in Kansas City. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna mess with her about Kansas City. She's like people that works already, like people that work messing with her and stuff.
Well, they had to sacrifice that game last night till Mahomes gets better for the playoffs. I understand that.
People over there at work like ragging her,
I can rag back.
and I don't want to be ragging on Tammy.
I can take it.
Tell Tammy hello, Miss Lynn Burns.
So then I said, hey, ask her if she's out of the hospital.
She's out of the hospital. Lynn told me like I could drive my camper up there anytime, like that's before you come home though.
Yeah, I think she told you that because
y'all, I was drinking and all kind of mess, and Tammy's working and everything. I told Tammy, other day, that camper I got, I can sell it and get all my money back and make money off of it, you know. And I told her I was thinking about selling it. And she jumped me, boy. She said, no, you ain't gonna sell that camper, no. I said, Tammy, I didn't think you cared all that much about it no more. She said, yes, I do. She said, you know we couldn't go with you drinking? I said, well, I can quit drinking long enough to drive where we're going. Hello, Miss Carol. How you doing? Miss Carol's a real big fan. I hate doing the dishes. You know, the dishes is bad when you got a bad back. Tammy uses psychology on me. She said, why don't you get up here and knock these dishes out? She said, you can do it fast. I've done it before, like show her how fast I can do it. And she ain't never forgot that. So get up here and knock these dishes out. Show me how fast you can do it. Tammy, I told him about, like, I'm going to make you disappear. She like, Tammy, I ain't so sure about this, like I'm going to make her disappear on live video. She ain't so sure about that because I'm going to do it right in front of your eyes. I'm exactly right. I forgot what I was right about. Yes, I love you all. I am doing well, having some electrical lighting put in my basement. I hear you. Grandma down there, her roof is blowed off of her pump house. And that thing's got to be fixed. And she may think it's a big old problem, but it ain't.
Uh-oh. Well, Mr. Hodges, you know how to fix it.
Uh-huh. But like, you gotta get feeling better before you can do anything, you know? Wind's getting bad here. Everything costs so much, Danny. It's nice to have you back on. Love listening to you. Hey, Cat, you know, there's some people that want to choke me. But some people really love me. But it's like that in real life too, you know? You know, like around here. And some of the women just love me to death. And then some of them like, I don't like him. I don't like him. You know, it's kind of always been like that too, you know. But like hey, there's some women like just love me to death, man. Yeah, I need to get back to 100%. I guarantee you I ain't 100% yet. I can hear it in my nose right now, you know.
Stephen sounded terrible today, too.
Danny, I love to hear your voice. It's so calming. Thank you, Miss Dawn. Hey, I like to get on here once in a while, you know. But I usually kind of want to have a little something to say when I get on here. And what I had to remember, and I had to remind myself of this. Thank you, Miss Carol.
I ain't never known you not to have something to say.
Yeah, I know that, Candy Boy. She told me that one time that she loves to hear me get on there and talk. Something like, and I had to remember this today. I really don't have to have a subject. You know, I like need to trust myself that I can get on here and talk without having to have a subject. And grandma's like that too, you know. Danny, well, the ones that don't like you don't know you, but we that love you understand you and respect you. Thank you, Mr. Jail. Danny, you always been a good talker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, like I was saying, and that's real, y'all. I really don't have to have nothing to talk about, and you have to trust yourself that you can get on there and talk and without having to have a script wrote out, you know. And grandma don't understand that she's like that.
She likes her script wrote out.
Miss Danny, you always been able to keep a conversation. I don't see how you wouldn't be confident in that. Handsome Danny is very smart and wise. Thank you, Miss Gladys. Thank you too, Pamela. Yeah, I know some people don't understand me, you know. But like, and I've been told this a pretty good bit, you know, people don't know when I'm joking and when I'm actually, uh, you know, telling the truth. But like, I do that on purpose. I can listen to Danny talk for hours. I love listening to intelligent people. Hey, thank you. That's a compliment there.
Nobody never told me that.
Hey, Miss Sherry, I can listen to you, Grandma, Tammy, and Stephen all day. And you know, a couple of times they're like, they said I talked for 13 hours.
I meant the intelligent part. Alright, let me take the trash.
You know, see the man that I bought the camper from, he's, me and him made friends. You know, I see a lot of people that I make friends with, you know, easy. You know, that man's done called me a couple times. They said, I'll give you more for that camper. I'll make sure you make money off of it. You know, but Tammy done laid the law down. Grandma does the best when she doesn't have a script. I like her stories from the heart. You and Tammy too. Yeah, yeah, that's, Grandma worries about a title and all that, you know. And I wish she wouldn't read the chat so much, 'cause it will throw you off. Danny, my husband, gets the wrong impression of him too. He's a jokester, the wrong impression. But some people don't know that, and they take him the wrong way. Yeah, I understand that, Larissa. Yeah, yeah, like I get on here talking about gonna go to Lynn Burns' house and all that. You know, gonna pull up there in the camper and all that. Except for, I really ain't joking about that. I am gonna pull up there one day and eat all the groceries up. But yeah, hey, Grandma, like, That's when she's at her best, when she's just talking off the tip of her tongue, you know. That's when she's at her best. And I try to tell all y'all women, especially in Burn, you go up there and ask her for a date, you liable to just make her mad. There ain't nothing wrong, Lynn, but grilling a hamburger and going in there and watching a movie and then seeing the man on his way. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Then he don't eat enough to eat up. I usually eat a lot when I do eat. Yep, better stock up, Lynn. I would just pull up there any day. Hey, Tammy took the keys to the camper, boy. I said, why did you take the keys to the camper? She said, I thought you was going to drive off in the camper. I said, you know I don't drink and drive. But I like her to think, I like to try to make her think I'm a little crazy. I do that on purpose. I was, one day I was sitting out on the porch and I had a little pea shooter, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I was going to trick her, which I do stuff like that all the time. And I waited till I seen her car at the mailbox. And I laid my pea shooter down on the doorsteps. I laid them down on the doorsteps and I run in the house, act like I was asleep. She walked up there and seen that like she thinks I am crazy now. But I made sure I seen her car, you know, 'cause I didn't want to leave it laying there. But I made sure I seen her car 'cause I knew she'd pick it up, you know. I know her better. She thinks she knows me. I know her better than she knows me. She thinks I am crazy. She thinks there ain't nothing I won't do. But I kind of do that to her on purpose. Give her a little adventure, you know. We up there eating in the mountains. She said, quit looking at that man. And I didn't realize I was looking at him. But I was. When she said it, I knew I was looking at him. But really and truly, I was scared of him. I really and truly was scared of him because he had a ponytail and he had tattoos all over his arms. And you know how scared I am. Everyone say a prayer for my daughter, Amber, and my granddaughters today. I had my son's little girl, Amber, to raise. It's good things. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of, uh, there's a lot of grandparents raising their young'uns. And, Don, I guess it's out in the open, but, you know, you having legal custody. Well, what that means is They gotta find fault with you. And I'll tell you something to make you feel a little bit better. Them judges is used to people getting up there and lying every day of their life. Every day they up there listening. They are used to people getting up there and lying. And if me and Tammy need to write an affidavit for you, because we was around y'all when the camera wasn't on, and the youngin'. And that boy is loved. I do think that, like it's a money grab thing, Don. You know, I can see in the dark. I don't think she actually wants him. I think she wants the money that comes with him. We can't help from worrying, but worrying is something that people do. And we know it don't do no good to worry. But I wish somebody would come and tell my brain that sometimes. I wish somebody would come and tell Tammy's brain that once in a while. Don't do no good to worry. Well, we can't help it.
Well, I try not to worry.
And yeah, Tammy usually don't worry. Me and Tammy usually don't worry too much, you know. I was thinking about Lynn a pretty good bit. I seen her get on there and say she was in the hospital, and did y'all know I've never talked to Lynn? And we friends on Facebook, but I've never talked to her. I talked to a bunch of people, but I've never talked to her. Yeah, Danny Esther, all about the money with her. Well, see, you know, everybody could see what all that boy got for Christmas. And Donna, we actually seen how it is when the camera's off, you know. And I wouldn't sit up here and say it if it wasn't true, but that boy is loved. And you know, his grandma too, you know. But anyway, we seen. But try not to worry about it too much, because you actually got legal custody, and you ain't got legal custody just for the heck of it. There's a reason why you have legal custody.
Don't you dare, son.
And that's hard to undo. But like, the best thing you can do is write everything down. Don't trust your memory to remember everything that you need to remember. Write it down. The intelligent people like judges and stuff like that, they like details. The more details, the better. Even if they don't even use it. When Stephen went to court, look at here.
Come in.
Come
on.
We had stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff for the judge and the lawyer. But you like wanna have all the details, you know. And like I say, the more details, the better. And like I say, I'm getting back on track here. Try not to worry about it too much. Just write everything down, and get you a lawyer, and you can send affidavits out to people. They don't have to go to court. I think you have to get it notarized, don't you, Tammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get your affidavits notarized. But hey y'all, I was uh drinking, and like I am a real deep thinker, real. I mean, I can go way out yonder thinking in details. I can go way out there thinking. And I was drinking and doing them little uh, gummy things, but like I still can think, you know. And I thought that over in my head 100 times. Uh, the steps all the way through about Bentley and Stephen, this mess they went through. Uh, and on the morning they went to court, I said, don't worry, y'all. Come here a minute, Bentley. Come here a minute. I said, don't worry. I said, I done thought this thing through 100 times. I said, there's the onlyest way you can lose is if the judge is crooked. Oh, stand right here, son. I'm fitting to show y'all the Bentley stomach muscles. I just seen him. I don't know if I've ever seen him with his shirt off. Look at
I
that.
don't really have stomach muscles.
You go look in the mirror, boy, if you don't think you got stomach muscles.
No.
All Hodges have stomach muscles.
How old are you this and it's too little for you?
I told you you'd get them muscles, son.
Yes, sir.
When I tell you something, believe me.
I believe you. It's just.
Hey, son, all Hodges have stomach muscles.
Yes, sir.
It won't fit baby, won't hurt.
Thank you, Miss Jody. But anyway, y'all, they went up there to court, and they wasn't up there 2 hours. And it didn't take 2 hours, but they was waiting, waiting and stuff. You see how it all turned out, don't you? The only thing I was concerned about, when I'm talking about crooked judge, Stephen's ex, Stephen's ex, her new boyfriend was a policeman, see. And that policeman's probably seen him many times, up there in court. Bentley don't like to talk about it too much, And we don't mess with him, We don't say nothing. But that's the only thing I was a little worried about was it being crooked, because I done, it takes like 30 minutes to think everything out in detail. To the end of the branch, and then come back to the main tree and go out on another limb and think everything out in detail, great detail. And go out on that limb, and like I say, when I would sit there and think about that, I would come up with the same results every time, except if the judge was crooked. That's what I was worried about. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in here and listening. Want to tell y'all that Grandma's going to be live in the morning at 10 o'clock sharp. Tammy should be live tomorrow afternoon, after 5 o'clock.
Alright, Granddad. I love you.
Love you too, son. Want to tell Lynn Burns I love her. I see,
Alright, bye, love y'all. Love you too.
I guess probably later Stephen's going live. I appreciate y'all coming in here and us getting to spend some time together. And thank you, Lynn. And then you need to get on and talk to us more than what you do. But yeah, County Boy, I didn't feel that good. And I'm going to just have to try to remember to trust my gut, like I don't, instead of like actually having something that I'm going to talk about, it's just, and instead of having something that I'm going to talk about, it's just get on here. And just get on here and like don't know what the world I'm going to do. But just get on here and do something. Because I know that I hear from y'all, and I know a bunch of y'all love me, and I love yous too. How can you not love somebody that loves you and thinks the world of you? You know what I'm talking about? Benny, does what makes you comfortable. I need to stay well. Tammy needs you. Hey, yeah, that's another thing, you drinking and messing up, Well, I wasn't messing up, but, I was drinking, but you ain't doing your family right. Even though you really might not be doing that much, you still ain't doing your family right. Your wife worrying about you, your mama worrying about you. And instead of thinking about ourselves, we need to think about our family that's worrying about us, Hey, thank you, Victor. That's it, y'all, and you worry about your family. Don't assume, well, I'm all right. What about your family, They worried about you. And Tammy needs me, y'all. Hey, she'll give me $100 every now and then to go get a hamburger from McDonald's. But anyway, y'all, I do appreciate the warm welcome from everybody. I see all these comments. I might not read them all out, but I am reading them. And I am really, it makes me feel good to know that I am loved. And I appreciate y'all very, very much. Now, these kind of videos, it wouldn't have to be for the money. I could do these for free. and wouldn't mind doing it. I appreciate y'all. If I said it 100 times, it still wouldn't be enough. But we got to get it fixed up where Tammy can retire now.
I like work.
Since she likes working. Hey, Tony, I love you too. I love all of you.
Is this gonna be my letters? Let's see.
Thank you, Miss Carol. Hey, thank y'all very, very much. Like I say, y'all, it's, you know that
No, this ain't my letters.
the reward of people liking you and loving you. Money can't buy that, you know? Money can't buy love. And money can't buy happiness.
No, that's a bunny rabbit.
Hey, I'll get back on here, y'all. And we'll do it again and again and again. Thank y'all. Beloved.
Bunny rabbit with the butterfly on his nose.
Thank y'all for loving me and my family. And also, Tammy's got a bunch of stuff over there that, oh, I got one thing I need to mention. See this, y'all? There's only one person that knows I didn't buy these drumsticks. There's only one person that could have bought these drumsticks from me. And she's a real sensitive woman. You can hurt her feelings and won't even know you even hurt them. But her name is Bloomin'. She sent these drumsticks. Now, I don't know if anything was in the box that said it was Bloomin',
No.
but Bloomin' is the only ones that know about these drumsticks right here. I want to thank you, Bloomin'. And I want you to not be a stranger. When the next time y'all see Bloomin', she's got her feelings hurt a while back. The next time y'all see Bloomin', I want y'all to give her the message for me. I might not even ever see it. But I want y'all to tell Bloomin' that Big Daddy loves her. And I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all a little bit later. Bye, 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 bye.